From virtual to real, Nissan presents GT Academy Road to Dubai.
GT Academy Road to Dubai. Over the coming weeks, we'll be looking at what happened when Nissan took a group of gamers out the bedrooms and put them on the race circuit. We're going to follow Lucas Ordinez of Spain, who was the 2009 GT Academy winner and this season finished second in his category at the Le Mans 24 Hour. And the Frenchman, Jordan Tresson, the 2010 GT Academy winners, now racing in the Blancpain Endurance Series in a Nissan 370Z. And the Welshman, Jan Martinbroek, the winner of the 2011 GT Academy, who's 3 months to get his international license. I joined Lucas and Jordan for the chance of a lifetime driving the Dubai 24 Hour. So it's the story of 3 gamers, 1 team and 1 race. So after winning the 2010 GT Academy, the Frenchman Jordan Tresson went on to race in the GT4 European Cup, coming in 4th over the course of a very tough season indeed, making him a strong contender for this year's Endurance Series. But before the season could start, Jordan was off to the Nürburgring in Germany to compete, albeit on a different type of track.
We are going to do a virtual race, the same race as the 24-hour race over there in real life. We are going to do it over there at the computer. We got 2 teams. The one team is the Nissan team, where we got players like Jordan, the last time winner of GT Academy, and there's also a PlayStation team with also very good players. Tomorrow we are going to see who is the best.
The race is just amazing. The track is, for me, one of the best tracks ever. It's 20.8 kilometers long. It's really complicated. You have to know it really by heart. On the non-schleifer, the main challenge is to stay on the track first, just like in real, and don't take too many risks.
I think 8 hours we drive now, I think 56 laps. That's faster than the real Nordschleife. But we don't need to go into pit.
I think it's a good event here, and I think we will have much fun.
I've been outside to watch the real race, and for the moment both Nissan are doing quite well. The race outside is quite tricky because sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it stops. So you don't know if you have to choose slick tires or wet tires. Look, it's raining! I think we are second for the moment. It's quite tough.
At the moment we're at about 20 hours during the race and our team is leading, I think, by about 1 lap.
It's awesome. It's the perfect track. We have fast and slow corners and it's not getting boring.
I've done the 24-hour race at home. It's nothing compared with this.
2 hours left to go, and the PlayStation team is in front. It's very, 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 very close.
24 hours of racing over. Team Sony just edged over the finish line before Team Nissan.
Now we are at the end and we succeed, so it's a great feeling, but I'm finished.
I think we have 1 year now to practice. Next year we'll come back and we'll be much better.
Well, with Jordan having raced for 4 hours of the competition with some of the fastest laps in the team's virtual races, reaffirmed his desire to drive the 24-hour at the Nürburgring next year.
I would love to race 24 hours of the Nürburgring. I did it this year on virtual, and I would love to do it in real next year.
Virtual 24-hour over and Team Nissan coming second. Jordan travelled over to Belgium for his next 24-hour race at Spa, going from virtual reality. This time Jordan dreamt of absolute success. considered to be one of the best and most challenging tracks in the world due to its fast and hilly and twisty nature. It's a favourite circuit for many racing drivers and fans.
We are in Spa for 24 hours. We managed to get pole. Yeah, it's a long race, but pole is still important because it's not really in the traffic at least. We finished fourth in Monza for the first race and second in Navarra. So the next step is the first place. Pole was the first part of the job. Now we have to finish it.
With the car on pole and 24 hours of racing between the drivers, Alex Buncombe took to the grid to start the race for the team. As Alex takes on his first stint, the track shows just how dangerous it can be, with accidents taking place right from the start. For a successful opening, Alex comes into the pits to pass the driving duties over to Jourdain.
Very good stint. It was quite easy. It had been quite short, to be honest. When Bob told me 3 more laps, I said, okay. We still have nearly 24 hours to go, so a long way, very long way.
Chris taking over from Jordan, and over 20 hours of the race to go. Head technician Darren Achilles gets a call on the radio.
Chris came on the radio, he thought something was broken on the rear of the car, so we got it in quickly, fueled it up. As soon as we put it up in the air, I could see it had a broken right-hand rear damper, so got it in quick and got it out. The race, although it's 24 hours, every 30 seconds or a minute makes a big difference here. And we're racing against the Lotus and the BMW M3. Yeah, we have to be ready for everything that comes our way.
Back on the track, the sun going down. The teams stay at the front of their class. Jordan gets ready for his first night stint, a double stint he's to share with Chris Ward.
Double stinting is when we use the 2 drivers. So we leave the tyres on, fuel the car, change the driver. We have 5 stood, so obviously it takes a lot longer for us to change wheels. So if we can go without changing wheels, then it's obviously a time saving.
It's nearly midnight now, and I'm just going out of my second stint. So it was a single stint, so around 1 hour.
Shortly into Jordan's stint, the car develops a problem and is brought into the garage once more, leaving the Lotus with the chance they need to gain top spot in their class.
Suspension problem, and then bad luck with a puncture, which also broke the damper, so we had to change. You know, now the car is working fine for the moment, so we put a finger it lasts, and we will see in a couple of more hours where we are.
As the team race through the night, they gain their first position back from Lotus and keep the competition at bay, and with the morning sun breaking over the track, Jourdain was back in the car.
My morning stint went well. Now that we have 7 hours to go, we just have to make sure that we see the end. Just drive around, no problem, and that will be fine.
As the clock counts down, each of the drivers takes to the course on their final stints in a bid to keep their first place. And as Alex Buncombe takes on the final stint of the race, the final set of tyres are put onto the car.
We're currently first in GT4. There is only 1 more hour to go, so because the fingers the car will hold on.
As the Spa 24 finishes, Jourdain and his teammates race over the line first in their class, putting the team as front runners in the Blancpain Endurance Series.
Yeah, it's just awesome, you know, Spa is a magic track, and yeah, winning 24-hour race here, it's just awesome.
To finish 24-hour race is a privilege, and it's very hard work.
This race was really important as it counts for 2 races, so yeah, it was the one to win really.
The next 24 hours we'll be doing will be the Silverstone 24 hours, and that will be for the Academy winners. That in itself will lead into the 24 hours of Dubai, which is the big one.
Lucas having come second in Le Mans, and Jourdain now winning Spa. Both are ready for the final challenge. Maddenborough, however, is still on his journey to gain the international C license he needs to race with them in the final stage of going from sofa to pro. Well, Munro, who beat over 80,000 entrants to win this year's GT Academy, the coveted first prize to race in the Dubai 24-hour, was taken to Silverstone's simulation zone, along with Heike Kutter, the North American GT Academy winner, who'll be racing in the Dubai 24. It's their chance to hone their skills and give them that edge in their next race at Rockingham.
Today, me and Brian, we're at iZone at Silverstone. It's where we come to do simulator work for the tracks we're going to be driving on the weekend.
We do a lot of work here pretty much every week. So far, we've been learning new circuits.
Some tracks that we drive in real life that aren't on the Gran Turismo game, so we have to come down to drive the tracks that they've got on this simulator.
The simulator, we can basically take them to pretty much any track around the world. We can work on things like line of vision, timing, accuracy, relaxation. We have a very sophisticated eye tracking system on the simulator, which will monitor vision to within 1 degree. So we can ensure that the drivers are actually looking in the right place at the right time.
Realistically, we want to be looking far ahead and not down at a curve. That helps us quite a bit, and we stop and talk about where we're looking and where we can be improved. And then we go back on with all the instruction the guys have told us about. We try and go quicker and quicker consistently though.
The simulator itself is mounted on high frequency actuators, so we get curb strike, we can feel the bumps around the track. You know, if the driver's going off towards, the tyre wall across the grass, the whole simulator will shake and rattle. So it's all about immersion, really. It's trying to create a situation that's as close to the real thing as possible.
Our first session was at Pembury, and my vision, that the guy said, he was good, but it could be a lot better. And talking to them today, after being on the eye tracker, they've said that my vision's really come up really well. So I feel my driving's improved as well.
So it's really a case of getting them sort of mentally in tune with what they need to do to be really effective. Look at the technical side of what they need to do and to be the very, very best that they can be.
The simulator sessions happening before each race, as well as the mental and fitness training he receives. Jan will be fully prepared for his final challenge to make Dubai, making up a full virtual to reality team with Lucas and Jordan. Next time, we'll catch up with Jan as he travels to Magny-Cours to watch Jordan continue his bid to win the Blancpain Endurance Series, as well as catch up with the first-year GT Academy winner, Lucas Ordinez, at his home in Madrid. 3 gamers, 1 team, 1 race.
From virtual to real, Nissan presents GT Academy Road to Dubai.